21 minutes played, final term. Can St Kilda hold on? The Swans are coming at them hard. Rewalt takes it out. At ground level, it's all the Swans. And big pack of players, as you can see. It's been a titanic struggle. Both sides had loose players across half-back for big parts of the matches. Max Hudson, who's copped a couple of very serious knocks in the last 2 weeks, looks on. Swarm of players around the ball. Creswell can't control it. And another ball up, you would suspect, yes. Umpire Mitchell calls for it.
Just thinking about Rodney Eade in the coaching box. Last week, they got up with a last kick win. If they were to lose tonight against a team they were expected to beat, he would experience the absolute highs and the absolute lows in the space of a week. And that's really what football's about.
22 minutes gone, final turn. Half forward flank, Swans into attack. Bolton tries to get it out. Now Callaghan did well to Voss. To Oliver. Oh, great smother by Schwass. Ricochets off his back. And it goes over the line for a throw in.
Gee, he just charged it down, the kick down, just risking everything there, Wayne Schwass. Great piece of play.
Nobody at all in St Kilda's front half. Absolutely no one.
So it's all a question now. Can the Saints hang on? McPherson bangs it long. Hall sandwich. Dunkley couldn't mark. Doing the roving Creswell. Out on the full. Some respite for the Saints. Callaghan to take it. Two kicks would win it for the Swans. Two straight kicks, that is. Still plenty of time. 23 and a half minutes have ticked over as Callaghan brings it back in.
To half-back, Rewalt up. Great mark.
To be able to take a mark like that in a situation like this shows that they've got a young champion on their hands.
He is a real talent.
He's in no hurry, is he?
No, he'll just take his time. Eventually the umpire will force him to kick.
Just kicks it long. To a contest on the wing. Bennett, fist. Schwass at the back. There's O'Loughlin in support. Can he set something up? He's beset upon by a couple of Saints. Milne has it. The dangerous Milne. He has two bounces. Runs to 40. Oh, slips over again with those boots. Snap and goal. Oh, the boot. He's kicked it. Oh, Stephen Milne. An unbelievable goal. Oh, well, I thought he had mucked it up because he slipped over again as he has done all night. But he had enough poise to get to his feet steady and kick an amazing goal.
Well, Michael O'Loughlin made the mistake of cutting back into heavy traffic. He was dispossessed. Milne picked it up, bolted towards goal. Three bounces there. He's slipped over. He's thrown it on the boot. He's able to put it through. He's a bold player. He backs himself. He takes the opposition on. He deserved a goal.
The sensational Stephen Milne. Looks like he might have won the game for the Saints as we have a look at a replay.
You know, we tipped this, Steve. Before the game, we said Brisbane got beaten, Essendon got beaten, and we said you'd never know, there could be a turn-up. Well, there has been.
I didn't tip it yesterday. I tipped Swans to win by 90 points. Incredible performance by the Saints as Sydney go into attack. It's a free kick. 5-minute warning coming on the screen now. Hall takes the mark. There's still time for the Saints. 5 minutes of actual game time left. And Barry Hall will line up slight angle 20 metres out from goal.
He can't take too much time. He's just got to get back and run through, kick straight through the footy. And he's goal.
Barry Hall gets his first. Back to 11 points the difference.
And again, the size of Barry Hall against Cripps. And you've got to feel for Cripps. You know, he's a half-back flanker, back pocket player even. And he's had to stand up and play against Big Barry. Mainly because Maxie Hudgson's not there. nor about 5 or 6 other key position players.
St Kilda lead by 11 points. You've just seen the 5-minute warning. We've gone 26 minutes in the final term. Still plenty of time for Sydney.
Schwartz has been moved to full back. Cripps had to get away. That's a good move by Grant Thomas.
Doyle up. Oh, Creswell wrapped up by 3 Saints.
The only other option that Grant Thomas has is maybe to put Rewalt back there.
26 3/4 minutes, final term. In what's been an epic battle of defences. St Kilda holds sway by 11 points. Capuano, Del Santo, can't get it clear. Kelly, good chase from Cripps. Milne, Kelly again, ties it up. He's an unbelievable player, Paul Kelly, trying to lift his side. 27 minutes and 20 seconds have elapsed. Doyle gets it forward. Can Nix run onto it? No. Capuano. Now Packett. Just handballs into space. Wide of the congestion. Milne. Keep your feet, Stephen. He gets it to the boundary line.
Got a hand on the ball, just enough to put it over the boundary line. Well done.
27 and 3/4 minutes final term. Saints by 11 points. Doyle, Kirk, brilliantly smothered by Voss.
And the St Kilda players on and umpires pluck the free kick. Jude Bolton will get it in the back.
Centre wing, the Swans doing all the attacking. He thumps it long to centre half forward. Big pack of players. Dunkley can't take it. Begley, Thompson, run down by Dunkley. Well played. And another bounce. 28.5 minutes final term. What a remarkable victory this would be if St Kilda could pull it off. Grant Thomas said before the match, he said, I'll be proud of my players tonight. And he certainly will be, because they have performed admirably in what's been a very difficult situation. Kelly hoists it high. Dunkley over the top. Now a chance for Doyle. Now O'Loughlin. He's dangerous. Can he get some space? Kicks around the body from 45. Mark Bolton has marked just 15 metres from goal.
And again, he's got to get back quick and kick it. He can't let the seconds tick by.
29 minutes, final term. Jude Bolton. What a match. What a climax. Bolton taking a bit of time. Directly in front. Comes in. Rams it home. Margin just 5 points. So the Swans draw to within 5 points, 29.5 minutes in.
And good kick by Michael O'Loughlin. Hooked it back in front of the goal square. Jude Bolton in the right spot. And centre clearance vital for Sydney to win. And for the Saints, well, the Saints haven't got a forward line. The Saints have not got a player in their forward line. In fact, St Kilda have not got a player forward of the centre circle. So when this ball is bounced, there will be 18 St Kilda players in the defensive half of the ground. Something I've never seen before.
We've got no idea how long there is to go, except to tell you we've been going 30.25 minutes. The Saints lead by 5 points. Sydney force it forward. Bennett, quick hands to Creswell. Creswell might have kicked the winning goal. He's done it 2 weeks in a row.
Unbelievable.
Darren Creswell. I joked about it 5 minutes ago. He's done it. Almost 31 minutes gone.
And the ball was knocked Sydney's way. Good pick up there by Bennett. Got the handball across to Creswell, who burst from the centre square. Shepherding there by Barry Hall. Goes over the line by a metre and bounces back. That's a goal. Oh, Greg Thomas, how would he be feeling? Now, at this centre bounce, St Kilda has got a forward line in place. They've got 3 or 4 players in their forward line.
The bounce, Capuano beaten by Doyle. Wide of the pack. Dunkley, Kirk, Swans into attack again. Rewalt at the back. Can't take the mark, or has he been paid? He's been paid by umpire Mitchell. Well, what an unbelievable finish to this match. He has Beckley out wide at half-back. Can the Saints conjure up something? Got beat them in the centre all by himself.
He's got to move it.
He just kicks it long. They need a mark. Callaghan at the back. Bennett. Good mark.
He'll probably go wide, and they'll look to run the clock down.
He has Matthews in support. Still inside defensive 50. We've played 32 minutes final term. Surely the Saints can't win from here.
That's not 15 metres.
Seymour. Cross the ground. Look out! Oh, it's a man! Ruby runs in! He kicks a goal! He's hit the post! He's hit the post! Wolf has hit the post! Oh! Scores are level at Colonial Stadium. 32 and a half minutes in. And Rod Butters cannot believe it. Scores are level. Maxfield kicks long towards half forward.
Thompson couldn't gather the football. Now Kirk for Sydney. Bangs a long one to half forward. Stevens in front. Couldn't mark. Back of the pack has Beetham. Loses his footing. Can he get it to Lawrence? He can. Here's the last gasp for St Kilda. He pumps it to the 50. No mark to Saddington on hands and knees. Matthews under the pump. Xavier Clark. Can he get the handball away? He can't. It's going to be a ball up. There's got to be just seconds left.
33 minutes gone.
55 metres out from St Kilda's goal. We've gone 33 minutes and 11 seconds. Scores are level.
Chipping the ball across the front of goal as Sydney did. We've seen that repeatedly in these first 4 or 5 rounds of football. Dangerous stuff.
Down it goes. Capuano got the knockdown. Kirk's in there. And we had another ball up.
33 and a half minutes.
So we've ticked over to 33 minutes and 40 seconds. Capuano. Del Santo's in there. Locked up by McPherson. We have a draw. It's a free kick. It's a free kick to St Kilda. 60 metres out from goal.
Well, Sydney have to get all of their players back on the line. They've got to get their tallest player to stand the mark. They've got Dunkley to do that. And Del Santo with the footy. I doubt if he could reach it with a drop punt. I don't know whether he can kick a torpedo. If he can, he's got to go for it to get that extra bit of carry.
18 years of age.
Looks like he's going to go a
Nick Del Santo. 60 metres out. He's got onto it. It's not a bad effort, but it's not going to make the distance. It's a draw. It's a draw at Colonial Stadium in one of the most extraordinary football matches you will ever see.
Oh, look at... I think that young St Kilda player
James
got
Beckley,
tears
I
in his
think he was
eyes.
crying.
And St Kilda have been sensational this evening. If anyone deserved to win, they did. They have played their heart out.
Tears from James Beckley.
And young Daniel Wolf, who took that mark, played on and hit the post. Hit the post, didn't he? Unbelievable.
Let's go down to Gerard Whateley.
Well, Andrew, what's the emotion? It's just nothing. Just can't believe it happened again, you know. Just somehow managed to find a way to snatch a draw out of a real victory. Just when Wolfie hit the post, he just couldn't believe it. You know, it's just an empty feeling. I thought the boys just stuck to the guns. We had a game plan, stuck to it all night. I suppose the Swans were always going to kick a couple at some point. We just had to be at the last point of the game. Just unbelievable. Just glad Mac's not here.
Is there some honour in it, given what's happened?
No, there's no honour in it, mate. We've got to win. I mean, to gain respect, you just got to go on with it. And we don't want to talk about honourable draws or honourable losses or any of that kind of crap. We just want victories. And you saw a very young side out here go hard at it, and unfortunately just don't get the rewards tonight. But certainly a lot better effort than last week, and I suppose that's one thing the supporters can be happy about.
With the last senior man left, be careful.
Yeah, I know, it seems to be a bit of a curse down there at the moment. Touch wood.
Good on you, Andrew.
Thanks, mate.
So, and here's the reaction of the tie.
Yeah.
The draw, call it what you like.
I think it's the worst feeling. You know, if you've played in a draw, I don't know if you have, Michael, but it's just... I really feel for the Saints. I thought Andrew Thompson spoke really well there. They're not going to be satisfied with a draw. And that was a game that they had control of for 90% of the night.
There's Barry Hall. Gives Caden Beetham a little tap on the scon. What an extraordinary game of football.
Yes, it was incredible, wasn't it? And that's the beauty of the game. I think most people came here this evening expecting Sydney to win and win well. And St Kilda, they've played to a plan. As Andrew Thompson said, they almost got the 4 points.
When Milne kicked that goal, the Saints were in front by 17 points at the 25-minute mark. So a remarkable performance really from Sydney to be able to get to the point where they're actually in front with a few moments to go.
And I'm not sure who the Sydney player was who kicked the ball across goal, but that's happened several times this season where the opposition have intercepted and been able to goal. And I think it's good that the ball gets intercepted, because this switching of play and possession play, I think a lot of people are saying, well, we've had enough of that.
And Daniel Wolf took the mark, 10 metres out, 15 metres out, and played on.
Rush of blood.
Yep.
It wasn't one for the dramatic moment to have the whole, well, certainly the whole stadium watching him.
So we're going to take a break here from Colonial Stadium. We'll wrap up shortly. Daniel Wolf ensured a draw here tonight.